Hello and welcome to Little Sue. I'm coming on today to do my introduction to my Christmas in July 2022. Can't believe we are almost at July and I am getting ready to do my Christmas in July videos. Now, to start off with, I wanted to explain why I haven't been on in a wee while. So I think my last lot of videos went up about February, and it was quite a few craft haul videos with some crafters who were selling items on their YouTube channel, as well as some items I bought from like Craft Stash and a few others. I can't remember where, but I think that was the last videos that I actually did. Now, back in March, I applied for a job and I went for the interview, and the week later I got an offer for the actual job. So I now work in Peacocks. Some people will know that I used to work in Next, and this was way back in 2013. And I got the job in Next just before I found out I was pregnant with Sarah. And they kept me on during my pregnancy. But obviously by the end of the pregnancy, I had to leave basically, because maternity leave basically. But then when the chance to go back to work at Next came up and I was due to go and see my manager about a return to work, I discovered I was pregnant with Jack. So I just decided no, we couldn't do it, because trying to find childcare for two instead of one was working out really, really expensive, especially when they weren't in nursery. Yeah. So my plan was to be a stay-at-home mum, and until Jack went to school. Now, I have been trying to find work all this time. It is really hard trying to find work when you don't have any referees or references. And the last job you had was 8 years ago. So that has been an absolute nightmare. But luckily, Peacocks just had a sign up in the window saying hand in your CV. So that's what I did, and I got the job in March. So I've been working really, really hard, except I don't have a proper shift schedule, so I'm not working a set number of days a week. I could be working anywhere between 2 and 5 days a week. And then coming home to actually clean the house, do washing and general house stuff. Plus the fact that I am rearranging my craft room. It just kind of all got on top of me, and I haven't been able to get in and do proper craft videos in quite some time. Now, I have made a few cards here and there. I've made a few ATCs here and there. Nothing big or major. I haven't been participating in any swaps. I actually haven't been on YouTube in quite some time either. I literally went off the radar basically. So I'm trying to catch up on people's videos. And one of the people I do absolutely love watching at the minute is Dawn from Shiny Silver Treasures. And this is where I have taken my Christmas in July inspiration from. Now, the past 3 years, I have taken inspiration from all different YouTubers, whether that be a box, a bag, a card, something else like an ephemera folder that the lovely Claire Cartwright made. I took inspiration from everybody and everyone and made something to go. But this year, the only inspiration that I am going to be taking is Dawn, Shiny Silver Treasures, who does quite a few videos that I'm taking inspiration from. She does a how many cards from box kits, as well as she gets a magazine in and makes a card. Sometimes it's 3 cards, sometimes it's 1 card with that specific kit or free gift or whatever it is. Now, most of mine I have never used, and I was really bad with the fact that I had a subscription to a couple of different magazines, and I was also buying the magazines in the shops as well. Coming home, putting the gifts away, the magazines into the folders, and then forgetting all about them. And some of them I've made 1 card with, and that's it. So these are the gifts that I have received from different kits. As you can see, I have labelled all of them. So this is like Die Cutting Essentials 4331. Then we've got Love Card Making 8 and 9. We've got Papercraft Essentials. Oh, that's a die cutting. That's Die Cutting Essentials as well, 45. Papercraft Essentials. And then we've got Simply Cards and Papercrafts here. I also have a Papercraft Inspiration. So these are the ones that are like dies, embossing folders and stamps. These ones here. So my plan is I'm going to be picking at random one of them and coming on and making a couple of cards with that specific set. So it could be any of these. That's not all I have. That is just the gift ones. I also have the paper pack ones. So we have Papercraft Essentials, Papercraft Essentials. I have Craft Beautiful, Paper Crafter. These kits were never used. I do have the Papercraft Essentials 179. Now I did use this one last year. Most of you will have seen it. I did make quite a few cards with this one and I absolutely loved it, but I never finished the kit. So I do have quite a few bits left from it, which I'm planning, what I'm wanting to do is actually try and finish this off this year, because I do have a second one of this. I also have a second one of this because they were in the £2 sale on Craft Stash. And these ones, I never used these ones at all. They're not opened. I don't think I opened that one either. So I'm wanting to use some of these, whether I use the whole kit or just make 4 cards. I want to use them, just so as I'm not hoarding stuff. Oh, there's another one. That one's Craft Beautiful as well, with the beautiful robins. Never used. The next set that I pulled out was my box kits, which these are a few years old. Now I've made 1 card with the Joanna Sheen. I know I made 1 card with that, but it was a long time ago. I think I made a card with the Hunky Dory, but I'm not 100% sure. It might have only been 1 card, or it might not have been any cards. And I definitely have not used the Tonic Studio one. Now, I know a lot of people will have like the stamps, dies and embossing folders. Whether you've got the papers with them, that's fine, because I'm planning on making cards using just the free gifts and then cards using the actual papers in these kits. But most people will have this stuff, and whether you've put it away and forgotten all about it, or whether you still have it and just haven't used it like me. But I know a lot of people will have, a lot of people buy the magazines simply for the free gifts. I'm one of them. But if you're like me, you've put it away and forgotten all about it. I mean, some of these are years old. Some of them I just got last year and never actually used them. So what my plan is taking inspiration from Shiny Silver Treasures, is picking one of these at random. These are all magazine free gifts, and making a couple of cards with them. And anybody who has any of these can craft along with me as well. So that is the plan. Now, I might not be on every day in my Christmas in July series, but I do plan on filming these ahead of time, just so as I do actually have my videos, because work will be a bit chaotic, as well as the fact that Christmas in July is filmed while Jack and Sarah are off school. Yay! So that'll be fun. I might have mini helpers in with me during a couple of my videos as well, because I'm actually finding Jack's more of a crafter than what Sarah is at the minute. He is in the craft room constantly, and even when I'm trying to rearrange everything, he's in here cutting up wee bits of paper. I mean, the worst part about Jack is he is finding rubbish to use in his crafts as well. And when I say rubbish, I do literally mean, if I just pull out what he's got stashed here, these are biscuit foils. He's cut these up so that he could stick them onto some crafts, and that is off an Easter egg. He wanted to keep it because he really liked the orange colour on it. I don't even have a clue what on earth that is, but he wants to keep it and use it. So yes, Jack's a wee bit of a nightmare at the minute when he's trying to craft, but it's exciting to see his progress. So he might be in here crafting with me, or it might be Sarah. I don't know yet. But that is the plan for my Christmas in July videos, is to use up, or attempt to use up, these box kits and paper kits, as well as make a couple of cards using the free gifts from the other magazines, because we've all got them somewhere stashed somewhere. We all buy a magazine for the free gift that's really nice and then put it somewhere because new magazines come out and we forget about the free gifts that we've already got. So that is my plan, and I hope you really like it and come along and join in with it. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've got any of these free gifts or magazines that you've put away and forgot about, and let me know if you're going to be crafting along with me. Maybe you'll find inspiration like I did with Dawn. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again on the 1st of July. Bye for now.